Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to Shivery Timbers. I bet you thought that I'd forgotten about this place, hey? I bet you thought that I had absolutely given up on this joint and it was just lost to the sands of time, but no, you would be wrong. You would be wrong. Because this is where we go when A, we want to assign places like we've got the Bob Ross bungalows here and Caleton and Whoopi Meadows and Travtown, right? These are all named after people who support me on Patreon. If you guys haven't seen the Patreon page, it's linked in the description below and in my About Doobly-Doo. So all of these people, like Hidden Archer over here, these guys are nice enough. Oh, and where are we? If we go to roads and then we go down one, is it down? No? Roads? Click. This one. Go down. Page down. There it is. There's the Jeffer Expressway here, winding its way across the side of the city. We can't actually see the name of it, but trust me, this is the Jeffer Expressway. Anywho, so anyone who is a patron, they get to enjoy having their names placed across this map. But this is also the place where I do my channel updates, where I have a little chat to you guys, a little, you know, Astro by the fireplace, what's going on in the world. You know, in the world of Astro, what's happening? What's going on? And I thought that today it might be a nice time for us. Oh, is that all we get? We don't get any more than that? Oh, well, that's a bit of a shame. That's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. This should be sufficient for what the heck was that gigantic noise? Okay, this should be sufficient for what we want to do. I want to have a few things in here just to make this populated out. So. I mean, this isn't quite hilly enough here. I wanted to, I don't know. I want like a ski slope, but we don't really have anywhere that's nearby that we can buy. I mean, no. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. Look, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to have a few extra bits and bobs in here. So for starters, over here, let's get in. So let's do a little channel update, shall we? Let's talk about what's happening, guys. Let's talk about what we've been up to, because you know, recently things have been going quite well. So far as my personal life has gone. You know, I got a promotion recently, which is pretty awesome. I may have, you may have picked me up talking about that elsewhere. Promotion's been good. It's a completely new role. It's like it's more businessy and that sort of stuff. So it's way different to what I used to do. You know, I used to just be. You know, I used to be an engineer, but now I am definitely much more in the doing businessy kind of things and that sort of stuff. And you know, I have to fly a bunch for work at the moment, which is kind of poopy sometimes. It's a little bit annoying sometimes having to fly from Melbourne to Sydney on a weekly basis. But you know what? It's whoops. Let's crop that out. Here we go. So boop, and then we're going to take this down, and then we're going to go curvy-wurvy to bring that across. Like, oh, look at this. This is delightful, guys. Oh, look at that. Okay. It's been nice to fly up to Sydney on a basically weekly basis. I mean, it's not ideal. It's not what I want to have sort of long term, and thankfully it's not going to be long term. It's more going to be, you know, while I'm figuring things out, I'll be up every 2 weeks, and then once that's taken care of, you know, and once I've, you know, figured out how to do my job and all of that sort of stuff, then I can slide it back to once every 2. Did I say once every 2 weeks a moment ago? So once every week at the moment, and then once every 2 weeks, once I've gotten things under control and everything's. Oh yeah, there's a train track there, and everything's hunky dory. So, you know, at the moment I'm kind of in a bit of a transition phase and a bit of a, you know, getting to know the job and all that sort of jazz. So this is straight. Oh, poop. Okay. I want to have this come in over, like, here, and then up to there. Can I do that? Nope. Okay, I need to take this back a little notch. And we'll just connect that up like that, and then this one can come off from here. Yes, this will be lovely. Here we go. Go down another notch. And these can loop out and about through here. And won't it be delightful? Anyway, so, yeah, work. And as a result, it's kind of been a little bit difficult. I mean, I hope you guys have been okay with the frequency. Like, I've been trying to still post every day, but I've been batching a little bit more than I normally would do. I normally would do a video daily and all of that sort of stuff, so that, you know, things don't feel like they're too asymmetrical. But, you know, when I'm flying and spending 2 days out of state every week, it is kind of something that's necessary. So I hope you all understand. I hope you enjoyed the RimWorld series, which, oh man, I had such fun making that series. And for those of you who watched it, I mean, RimWorld isn't exactly my most viewed series by any stretch of the imagination. It is definitely Prison Architect that most people tune in to see. But you know what? I felt like doing it, and I hope that you guys who did watch it enjoyed it. And if you are hanging on for a Prison Architect series, and you were cursing my name because you couldn't get your fill of Prison Architect, have no fear. More Prison Architect is on the way. So my next series, which I hope to start, I'm probably going to take a day or two off. Not off, but I'm going to take a couple of days where I don't upload anything, just so that I can get a few things recorded and get a few things prepped and ready. And then the next series will be another Prison Architect series as the primary series on the channel. And I'm thinking about a second... Oh, I've done the wrong pipes. Dearie me. Astro, what are you doing? The second series at this stage, because, you know, I like to sort of do two at the same time, just to keep things sort of chooching along. The second series, I'm not sure exactly what that'll be yet. If you've got any suggestions of something that you would like to see me play, pop it in the comments down below. And I'll have a look, have a think. I mean, there's been some suggestions that I play Parkitect recently, which would be quite nice. I would like to do some more virtual reality, and I actually just got a new video card. It just arrived today. So it's a bit strange, like, even with an RTX, 2070, I am still only running this game at 30 frames per second. And so that just kind of goes to show how resource hungry this game can be. So, you know, it's fine. This is just City Skylines, right? It's just how it goes. Anyway, so I've got a new video card, so I would like to do a bit more VR stuff. VR stuff I kind of sort of shied away from for a while there, because while I could record and I could force the recording to be a really sort of high frame rate and look good, inside the helmet, things were a little bit not great. So far as things went, things were a little bit a bit wonky, a little bit stuttery, and it just isn't enjoyable for a long period of time. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I haven't actually fired it up yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing how my favorite games, things like Vox Machina and Iron Wolf, I haven't played them in some time now, so I'm looking forward to seeing how those games are going to be improved now that I have basically twice the horsepower as I had before. And sure, it's only a 2070 that I've purchased, but, you know, look, I always buy the 70 series of the NVIDIA cards. I find that they have, you know, the best price to performance ratio out of the whole stack. So, you know, while it may be more powerful to get a 1080 or a 2080 Ti, yeah, it's gonna be not as cost effective as the 20 series card. So yeah, that's what I've chosen to do. That's the way that I've chosen to go. You may think that I'm a bit of a dangus for doing it that way, but that's okay. Oh no, wait, I want to keep this at level 1. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. You can think that. That's fine. You can absolutely feel that way, and I will not judge you, because, you know, that's just not how I roll. I would much prefer slope too steep. All right, can I go down, and then, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Ooh la la. Now, where can we hook onto? We've got the train line here. We could hook onto that, and then get into there. I kind of want to just bypass that entirely, and then hook onto the metro loop. Yes. And then we should have another one that comes out this way. I can hear fireworks popping off in the background there. Oh, that's a tram line, Astro. Okay, cool. Where is the nearest metro loop here? Okay, there's one here. Oh, there's one here. Oh, Trav. Alright, we're going to bring it out via Travtown. We've got to be careful because we don't want to cross the streams here and get Trav's train line and Big Jeff's expressway crissy-crossed over each other. We want to avoid that wherever possible. And what we can do is go out past Alf's Harbour here, and then past the Chirpex launch site, and then we can hook this on, I guess, to, like, we want to bring it to here, and then up? No, slope too steep. Well, let's do a little, like, switchback here, shall we? So we can go slope too steep to there, and then we can bring that to, like, up and to there, and then we can hook that back on. Ooh, that's a little bit of a loop-de-loop around, like, what is an underground hill there. Anyway, so, where was I? Upcoming series. Yeah, Prison Architect, maybe some Parkitect, and maybe, I don't know, maybe some objects in space. I had a little bit of a play of that, but it didn't really super grab me. It was a lovely looking game. It really looks cool with that sort of modem punk aesthetic. I thought that was quite nice. Birdsong Square. No, this is going to be So let's see. Who's new in the zoo? We got, so let's see. We got Andreas. Okay, running through my lovely Patreon subscribers. We've got Andreas got San Andreas Shores. We had, did Astral Ritual get one? No. So Astral Ritual, you're a new person as well. We need to put you in there somewhere. We've got Kale. We've got Hidden Archers taken care of. Jeff. John's in here. All right, we've got John's, where's John? Where are you, John? John? No, sorry. Yeah, it's Alf. Sorry, John goes by Alf as well. So it's Alf's Harbour, tucked in over here. We've got Loco. Where did I put you, Loco? Did I actually give you anything as well? I think I gave you something in a different game, but that's alright. We'll pop you in here as well. We got the Tom to Dome for Tom. Trav's got Travtown, and Whoopi has Whoopi Meadows. We got Hidden Archer Hills. Yep, taken care of. Okay, so this needs to be this lovely new super commercial zone over here, right? This bad boy, I am like imagining this as like the central like riverside shopping district here, where people can like catch the train out and they can go and do all of their like big box shopping, and get their nails done and all that sort of stuff. So this is going to be Kelly Shores. There we go, Kelly, who you guys may know from the Sunday streams. She's often popping up and being very, very super generous. So Kelly, thank you very much. Welcome to City Skylines. Shop Till You Drop Center? I certainly hope not. I certainly hope not. Who's next? We're going to get Matt up in here as well. Matt, I think you need... What do you need? Why is there a little nubbin of road that's broken? Or is that... That's probably a train doobly-doo underneath the road there that's not connected correctly. The smiley face here is still rather tickling. I still find that very entertaining. Actually, hang on, let's check in on Tom. Oh my god! Tom, we lost a game against Rockdale FC. This shall not stand. This absolutely shall not stand. We can't have that. So, Matt, what are we going to give you? We give you, like, there's a park here. I tell you what. Should we pop in a little park here next to Kelly Shores? Like, in here, I suppose? Or is there something else that we can do in there? I'm not sure. I mean, we've got this lovely area up here. I wonder if Matt would like having... So what we can do is we'll come up to ground level, and we'll make a new lovely suburban area for a bunch of our other friends up here. So what we're going to do is we'll grab in one of these lovely fellows, and I've been playing a lot of, oh, here we go. I've been playing a lot of RimWorld recently, so obviously I've just tapped the R button. Is it R or E to rotate? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. So we're going to drop in one of these bad boys. We're going to get ourselves some highway hooked right on up like... Curvy? Curvy. Here we go. Hooked right... Dang it. Hooked right on up like this. Get a curvy one going back this way. We'll get one going from here to here and from here to here. And this can be this sort of up in the hills suburban area. Yeah? Yeah. This is going to be great. Alright, but I'm not going to have highways up here. You know what? I'm just going to have... We're going to convert these into some lovely big one-ways. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to break these off onto a big fat boulevard. Like this. A big 4-lane with trees. Yeah, that'll be nice. And what I'll do is I'll have this so that it comes off and sort of loops up and over, and there's a train line up here. Lovely. Alright, so this is just a big... Actually, hang on. Let's follow the crest of this hill. Let's follow this. So I can come up like this, and then up and across the top. Oh, look, guys. Up and across the top of this hill like this. Yeah, that's delightful. Okay, good. I'm really happy with that. A road that sort of comes up, and that way we can do like this. We can bring in a little road that sort of juts off that main drag like this. Okay, and then that can come in and down near the rail line. Okay, and then it can hook up the top here. But I also want it to continue and sort of be in and amongst this valley and sort of run parallel to the main road and have a few connecting little splines going off like this. Good, good, good. And then in the center here, this is all going to be just a chilled, relaxing little suburban valley that can be like just nice and cool and quiet and calm. Will that be good? I think that'd be good. I think that we should have one that comes in and up onto this link road here, and we can just keep looping these around. Excuse me. Keep looping these around. Get some lovely squiggly bits. We do love the squiggly bits in this town. I think that should be linked there. Yeah? Yeah, okay, great. And then this central area, I feel like we need... Like, we've gotten the outer roads that have been built in, but then let's say that in the center... What's that? Okay, cool. In the center area, let's say that things then suddenly became a bit more rigid. Right? So we can have like a central stack area surrounded by squiggly bits. And these can be like... And they're not exactly straight, but that's fine. That's fine. We expect there to be like some sort of differences in how this area was set up. And that... Oh, yeah, look at this. Yeah? Like that. That's fine. That's fine. I like that there's a little bit of randomness to these roads, because it makes it feel like we're following the undulations of the earth, right? We're giving this place a bit more of an au naturel feel. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is just... Oh, man. I'm really happy with that. Really happy. Good. Okay. So, actually, should I name it first? Matt, I think this is going to be you, my friend. Thank you, and welcome aboard. Thank you for being a supporter. By the way, if you haven't already, you can jump on the Discord and you get a special tag next to your name to show that you are a supporter of the channel, and you get access to a special channel within the Discord where you can... Hi Heights, no, this is Matt Valley. Lovely. Excellent stuff. Okay, so Matt Valley, what do you guys need? Well, you need some hot water. That is for darn tootin'. We can just pipe that straight across, follow the main drag, up and around, uppity-doo, down to here, and then we'll just... Here we go. We'll just ring this area up and get this all sorted so that all of Matt's residents can be well looked after, and then, hopefully, I'll leave enough time in this episode to, like, look after everyone, because I do want to put everyone in this episode. I don't want to have a two-parter. I want to get this sorted, keep talking about what's going on, and then we can get back to our regularly scheduled programming day after tomorrow, I reckon. Or, well, maybe we'll let the rest of the week roll out, and then we'll jump into the stream on Sunday, because I intend on not being sick next week. It was pretty bad last week. It was a nasty, nasty flu that I had. But, you know, look, it's wintertime here in Melbourne. And when it's wintertime in Melbourne, that means that it's going to be, you know, 12 degrees one day and then 20 degrees the next. And things start to get a little bit confuzzling. So, yeah, that's fine. Your body does tend to throw a bit of a wobbly after a while and go, ooh, no, can't quite figure myself out. But, done. Matt, you're sorted. Let's get some power in for you as well. What I'll do is I'm going to run that straight along Parker Street here. Well, there you go, Parker. I mean, I do need to name a place after you. Can that be it? Is that enough? Of course not. Of course not. I'm not going to do that. And then we'll run this down the outside of this road and hook that up to Park Street there. And this whole area here, I'm just going to have some lovely low-density residential. Preferably not on the outside there. And hopefully, I mean, it's not going to populate in very rapidly, I have to say. This is going to be a slow burn in here. But what we can do is just brush in a lovely amount of this, even up to about here. And these people can be, like, I don't know. What are we going to give these guys to do? I feel like out here, there should be, like, because this is going to be a real suburb, which is going to be fairly quiet, we can sort of dust in a little bit of commercial in the centre, which would just be their sort of main central area of shops and stuff. And then maybe a park or two. Right, here we go. A little low-density commercial right down the high diddle-diddle. The high street, even. And this will help to sort of supply any shopping needs that they have. And then, I don't know, maybe they can have like a little tech town in here as well, right? A little area where we can have some sort of, maybe not high-rises. I tell you what, let's get into the ordinances. And is there a high-rise ban? I think there is. City planning, industrial space, high-rise ban. Yes. Okay. So I don't know exactly how that's going to go, but what I want to see is just like little low-rise offices in here. So this will just be, yeah, it'll just be kind of a chill little area where Matt's people can come out, do their thing, everything will be tickety-boo. It's going to take a little while for that to pop up, but that's okay. We are doing a little bit of a power build. Now, over the hill here, this is where I think we're going to have our next little zone. So we're going to have this one come out, and I want this to be just a real sort of straight shot strip across the front here. And I'm going to have this as more of a riverfront area. Yeah, so it'll sort of go like this, and it'll be just 2 stacks deep like this, right? And we'll have a couple of, so this will be a little bit more gritty, which is cool. Grids are fine every now and then, right? Grids are cool. As long as you don't do them all the time, and you have a few little areas that are different. Wow, the trees are kind of flickering there. That's a bit odd. As long as you have a few areas that are a little bit different and have a little bit of flavour to them, a grid every now and then isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. So what we can do is just to like soften the edge of this a little bit, so we can have a couple of areas looping up like that. Wow, that flickering. I guess that one of the mods that I've got installed isn't really enjoying my new video card, perhaps? Unless my new video card is just like fried already, that would not be nice. I would really not like that. It did cost me a pretty penny. Okay, cool. So, next zone. Burn up like that. And oh, this little triangle section, I reckon. Alright, I reckon. Check it. Pearl Heights. We need something in here that's going to be really, really saucy. What's it going to be? A little park, maybe? And we could just have like a little ring road like that. And then, I'm not sure. Maybe a park. Maybe a park. Let's check it out. Paint a park area. And this section in here, Campbell and Sabrina White and Roberts Streets. You can have a little park in here. Daffodil Garden. Oh, how delightful. Alright, cool. So, I guess what we need to do is now decide what this park is going to be. So I guess we can get into... Where is it? No. Parks, leisure, parks and plazas, park areas, unique buildings. Why is none of this showing up? Ding dong? Is problem? No, he's here. I see. He's bomb. Winter unique buildings. That's not what we want. What am I doing looking up there? Man, oh man. Let's see. Do we want... We'll have a little winter park in here, I think, yeah? Yeah, I think that'll be nice. So what we can do is we can have like a little... winter parks and plazas. But I also want this to be a nature reserve or a city park or an amusement park. I am not sure. Let's go a city park. Alright, so we can get in here, get one of these in, and we'll have, like, this can... Oops. We need a gate. Okay, park... Small park main gate, large park main gate, that'll do us. That'll do us nicely. We'll have that just over here. We will have a cheeky little road that sort of loops off and down to there. And then we can have one that comes in and down like that, and then like this as well. That should be nice. And we can get ourselves some of these little parky bits and bobs. We'll have a cafe. Oh, guys. Cafe. We can have some restrooms sitting up the front here. Right at the front. That's fine. And then down the back. I mean, look, I think a chessboard is probably... That's always a nice thing to have. We can have a lovely gazebo here, which should hopefully have a bit of a view out over the suburb. That'll be nice. A climbing frame? A trampoline park? I feel like we just need to mix and match a few things here. We'll have a little info booth. And then if we go into here, I would like to have a little ski lodge up here. And then probably a curling... Oh, we can't quite fit a curling rink, can we? Maybe just an ice sculpture park. Yeah, so we'll just mix and match. Add a few niceties into here, just to make that really shiny. Excellent. So Pearl Heights and Daffodil Garden. Well, I think this should be... let's call this Matt's Frosty World. Excellent. Matt, thank you. Welcome aboard. And what am I doing? Matt's already been taken care of. Matt, you don't get two things. This can be Lowryland. Excellent. Mr. Larry, thank you very much for becoming a supporter of the channel. And this can be Parker Shores. For Parker GS. GWS TV. Parker GWS TV. A fellow YouTuber. Already a member of the Discord. So yeah, Parker is all about being a member of the community. Come and say good day in Discord to him as well. He is a very, very good man, very good friend, and a very good supporter. So there you go. Parker, here's your little zone. I figure this should all be residential. We might drop in the central zone here. So like this one can be just a little shopping center. Yeah. And then the rest of this can all just be lovely little riverfront houses all the way down here, bish bash bosh. You know what, we might break it out to this bad boy here. This will make things a little bit quicker for us to just plonk it all in like that and that. We'll get ourselves some hot water, which, if I put that down this main road, is that going to cover? Oh my god, it does. That's delightful. Okay, and then up to here, and that flickering, oh my. Alright, I think I need to revisit a few of my add-ons, and potentially remove one or two, because we are having some flickery shadow problems at the moment, whoopsie doodle, which are kind of making my brain hurt, but that's okay. It is okay, and these things do happen. Alright, so we'll power this up, and that basically takes care of giving you guys some props, giving you a shout out and saying thank you very much for being a member, being a supporter, and helping to keep this channel shooting along. We've almost hit, on the Patreon, we've almost hit the first big boy goal that I set, which is to help pay for my internet connection, which is pretty incredible. Oh, we've run out of heat. Okay, I need to add some more heat. Where was that? Over here? We got any more space for hot water plumbing, pumping doobly-doos? Here we go. Geothermal heating plant. Let's go. We'll get a couple more of these in. We'll just top up our hot water reserves so that we are not running low. We're going to demolish some power lines here, but that's okay. That's okay. We can hook that back up again later on, just like this. We can actually just hook that straight into here, which is fine. Boonk, there you go. Excellent. And some pips. Couple of pips. Lovely hot water pipes. Taken care of. There we have it. Look at that. Excellent. Good. So yeah, friends, thank you very much. I hope that you stay tuned. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I will be back very soon. There'll be a stream on Sunday, and there shall be there should be some goodies coming up. Some Prison Architect on the way. Probably another RimWorld series, but I'm going to have a little bit of a break before doing another one of those. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, friends.